guys, welcome to part 2 of my video of how to pack for your first backpacking trip. This video is the winter edition, as you can tell. The first video was more of a summer, hot, humid destination like Southeast Asia or South America. So for this video, I'm going to be focusing on, maybe you're going to Europe in the winter, New York City, colder places, but also like city destination rather than nature. So we're going to start off with the airplane. Obviously you want to wear your thickest outfit on the airplane because you don't have that much space in your backpack. So this is typically what I would wear on the airplane. I have my beanie, I have my thick pea coat. This is the one big nice coat that I would bring on my whole trip. I have a casual sweatshirt, a hooded sweatshirt, and a sweater underneath. And then I have my one pair of jeans that I brought and my boots that I have for lining on the inside as well. So definitely a very warm outfit. Obviously you can take off some layers when you're actually on the plane, but it helps you when you're packing so that way you don't have to try to fit all of this into a small backpack. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything else that we'll be packing inside our backpack. So here is everything that we're going to be packing in our backpack for the winter destination. For sleeping, I have one pair of sweatpants, a long sleeve t-shirt, and a short sleeve t-shirt. I have this thermal tee that will go under my clothes on especially cold days because it's lined and it keeps you really warm. I have 5 pairs of socks and all my undergarments here. I have 2 pairs of thick lined leggings. I have my running shoes that I'm walking around in. I have 1 short sleeve shirt just in case, 3 long sleeve shirts, and a flannel, which I love bringing because it doubles as its own shirt and also a thin jacket. Then I have all the stuff that I had in the previous video with my toiletries, my electronics, and everything like that. So let's see how this all fits in. So just like I mentioned in the previous video, when you're first starting to pack, you want to find your biggest and bulkiest items and put them at the bottom. So this time around I have an extra pair of shoes, which I didn't last time, so that'll be the first thing that I'll put in my backpack. And I'll fill the insides with socks and undergarments. And then I'll look for the next biggest items like my toiletry bag and my microfiber towel. Then once I'm actually ready to start packing my clothes, I'm going to again find the thicker items and I'm going to roll them up as tightly as possible and continue that all the way through all my clothes, even the smaller pairs. And then I have to roll them up super tight and then put them in my backpack. So let's see how it goes. I'm finished packing all of my winter stuff like I just showed in the time lapse, and there's still definitely some room, not as much obviously as the first video with the hot and humid stuff, just because this is a lot of thicker sweaters and flannels, so obviously it'll take up more room, but there's still a good amount of space here if you wanted to add any extras or again just save space for souvenirs. Again, this is the spot where I put my socks and underwear that I didn't put inside of my running shoes. Here is where I put my electronics and chargers, and here at the bottom is where I can easily access my running shoes, my packable backpack, and my toiletries are on this side, so it all fits. So now you've seen part 1, packing for a hot and humid destination, and now part 2, packing for a colder and more of a city destination. So the key takeaways for packing for a backpacking trip, whether you're going somewhere hot or cold, is just to remember that less is more. You really don't need as much as you think that you do. And when you're actually packing, make sure roll everything as tight as you possibly can, put the thicker and bigger items on the bottom, and just try to fill up any space you can with smaller t-shirts, put them in your boots or in your shoes, and fill all the little crevices in there. So I hope that this was helpful for you, especially if you're a first-time backpacker, and I hope that you have an amazing trip. Make sure to subscribe for all the latest videos and like and comment and ask me any questions you have about backpacking.